And Zippos8123 here with some frequently asked questions that I got on Zippos. The first question I have is, if your Zippo from your everyday carry for some reason goes in the washing machine, what should you do? And if your Zippo like this that you carry every day in your pocket goes in the washing machine, it'll usually get wet, and so what you're going to want to do is just take this insert out of the case, pull out the cotton, set it on a counter or on a paper towel, let that dry, just leave it like that for 48 hours, and then you can put it back in, press it down, and refill it, and it should work just fine. Next question, how do you fix Zippos? I'm going to make a segment on how to fix and basic maintenance on your Zippo, and then another segment on more into it maintenance, like fixing hinges and stuff. But if there's something wrong with your Zippo, you should just send it in to Zippo. If it's a real, genuine Zippo, they'll fix it free of charge. All you have to do is pay the shipping, and they'll make it like it's brand new. Okay, next question is, what age do you have to be to buy a lighter? If you see one at a garage sale, they probably won't care how old you are. They'll just probably tell you be careful. But if you're going to go buy one at a store, you have to be 18. Or you have to be with a parent or legal guardian or just an adult. How does a Zippo work? There's oil down here, some lighter fuel, and inside here's a tube with a flint and a spring. And it presses the flint against this wheel with grooves, and when you turn this wheel like that, it catches the flint and pulls off little bits, which causes a reaction, and it makes a high intensity spark, which lights the fuel that comes out through the wick right here. Okay. Why won't it light? There could be a lot of things wrong. You need to make sure you have flint and not the brass piece. You need to make sure your wheel isn't dirty, or you need to make sure you have fuel. You need to make sure there's cotton. You need to make sure your fuel's not evaporating for some reason, like if there's a leak. And you should also make sure you have a wick, which you probably noticed, but some people don't. Next question is, if your Zippo has patents on the bottom, is it new or old, or is it rare? Most Zippos now do not have a patent on the bottom, because Zippo is pretty, almost nationally known. But Zippos, if they actually have a patent, then they're probably a little bit older, and they might be a lot rarer. Sorry, I just thought I felt lighter fuel leaking out. When I feel lighter fuel, I just get this my trusty Ronson. Just go like that. Make sure there's nothing leaking. I think it was just water here from where I sprayed things. Next question. Well, patents, if you do have a lighter with a patent number, it is probably rare. Zippo prices. A cheap Zippo could be about $12 for a normal chrome one. And for a good Zippo, just a normal one, you can go from $12 to $27 for the good one. And if for some reason you have a lot of money, then you would consider a sterling silver, solid silver one, like the .9999 silver one that they make. That's like $390. Or if you're really, really rich, you might want the 10 or 100 grand solid gold Zippo, which I don't know why anyone of you even want that, but you might want that. But I wouldn't. The fuel. Lots of people, I don't know why they even think this, but they try using spirits or gasoline or all these retarded things like rubbing alcohol for fuel. Fuel is not that expensive. It's like $1 a jar. And your life will last a lot longer if you use real fuel and don't try filling it up with rum. Lots of people don't know what these letters are on the bottom of the Zippo. I don't know if I can show you, but right here, there is a L, which means this Zippo I think was made in December. This is how it works. I have a paper. Oh, it's actually right here. I took it out and I couldn't find it. This is what I got from the website. It's Zippo regular letter identification codes. So A through L is what Zippo uses to tell you the months, not like J for January and M for May. They put the first month, like say whatever the first one is, or the fifth month, which is May. There will be an E, because E is the fifth letter in the alphabet, and E corresponds with the fifth month. And so there'd be an E on the bottom for it was made in May. This one has an L, so I'm not really going to think about that. I just say it's probably made in December. And a lot of times these on the bottom, the letter and the insert don't match, because sometimes after December is over and it's the next month and they have a lot of December cases left, but they have all these new inserts, they'll just use the old December cases and the new inserts, or the other way around. Also on the bottom, sometimes there is numbers that identify the year, like this. 1960 would have dots, 3 dots, 3 dots, 2 dots. 1962, 2 dots, 2 dots. 63, 2 dots, 1 dot. 64, 1 dot, 1 dot, 1 dot. 8 slashes, 7 slashes, 6 slashes, and so on. I'm not even going to go through these. Or then they'd have these hash marks, dots, Roman numerals, and in the newer models they'll have 01, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06, up until they can't put just 2-digit numbers anymore. So that's pretty much what the numbers on the bottom mean, and that's pretty much it for this episode.